Another day, another cry of sexism in gaming. Hello, this is Mara Jade, and I'm back with another video, and now, yet again, we have a victim card-carrying member working at Kotaku targeting PUBG developer Krafton over its female-coded AI, with accusations of sexist tropes. Really not much more we can say about that fucking stupidity, so let's just dive right into this article, shall we? When I first saw Anna, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds publisher Krafton's attempt to put a face on its artificial, quote, virtual human technology, I was disappointed to see that this supposed Web 3.0 innovation was really just another pretty pale girl. She's airbrushed, but still tangible. She's biting her tongue, looking at you, and I fear she exists only to be looked at and not much else. To kind of segue a little bit, sexism is not exclusive to just one sex. It is not a one-way street. I'm betting this same woman who's decrying sexist tropes and targeting this game dev was probably one of the millions who went to go see Aquaman with Jason Momoa just so they could have a little mini orgasm in the theater. But no sexism there. No sexism there. No, it's only a one-way street. They won't want to admit it goes both ways. Again, the fucking stupidity within this. Now, I'm not saying the gaming community itself is perfect, but it's nowhere near this level that they are decrying right now. But let's continue. Krafton released its first images of Anna on June 15th. We got two tight close-ups of a vaguely East Asian woman with all the expected e-girl accoutrement, dyed hair, and adventurous ear piercings. Anna, who was created with Unreal Engine, has a lightning bolt tattooed on her finger, is clearly visible when she puts her pinky up to her lips to stare at you with clear, amorous intent. Who the fuck cares? You don't like it, don't look at it. Aren't you the same shitheads that like to tell us if you don't like it, don't watch it? If you don't like it, don't fucking look at it. The world will still turn. The sun will still come up. You will still bitch. Move the fuck on. Krafton revealed its virtual human technology in February with a technical demonstration displaying motion capture-based vivid movements, pupil movements enabled by rigging technique, colorful facial expressions, and even the soft and baby hairs on the skin. The publisher announced its intent to use carefully designed virtual humans, not just in its games but in its esports demonstrations, and in the hope of creating more virtual influencers and singers like robot Instagrammer Michaela. That's influencers and singers. Plural. Again, who the fuck cares? So Anna's likely only the start of what I can only imagine to be a circus troupe of PUBG robot babes. You know, bisexual women and lesbians exist too. Maybe they want to fucking look at Anna. Did you ever stop to think about that, Kotaku? Robot babes are particularly trendy right now because we haven't grown at all since watching the movie Her in 2013. Before that, we got used to the idea of robots being malleable, unemotional women. In other words, perfect women. I want to bitch slap this woman, and I really hate calling her a fucking woman, but I had to kind of watch my tongue here. I want to bitch slap her. Back in 2011, deferential female-coded virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa, guess fucking what? Now, I don't know about Alexa, I can't say anything about that, I don't fucking use it, but Siri, guess what? Guess what, Kotaku? You can have a male voice, Siri. I do. I have a male voice. It doesn't have to be female. You can fucking program it however the fuck you want. But no, you're going to kind of gloss over that little fact when you're bringing up this shit. Started to live in our devices and corroborate the popular image of a loving, supportive electronic woman, most recently informed by future-focused Y2K media. Think Cortana and Halo in 2001. Again, I want to bitch slap this fucking woman. Or the virtual pop star in Disney's 2004 movie Pixel Perfect. In 2016, a man in Hong Kong spent $50,000 to build a robot that looked like Scarlett Johansson. He's a perv. Who the fuck cares? Alright, he spent $50,000. There's a full-born every minute. This has nothing fucking to do with anything that you're arguing, and even the argument that you fucking have is mediocre at best. Non-existent, really. You have no real argument. You're just throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks. Who coincidentally voices the virtual assistant in the movie Her? We really haven't learned anything from that movie. You haven't learned anything from fucking real life either, but you still want to show how much full of shit you are. We also haven't learned much from real artificial intelligence experts who, over the years, have emphasized that female-coded robots alienate human women tech users. Again, how? Fucking how? And reward harmful stereotypes about women being servile and dedicated through whatever abuse they suffer. In 2019, the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, the United Nations, who also, on their Human Rights Council, have countries like Iran and China. So anything the fucking UN has to say, I don't bother fucking listening to. It's useless. And you can't have unethical without UN. Yet, here you want to fucking use them as if they are arbiters of all this information. In reality, they're hypocrites. And to quote, I believe Benjamin Disraeli, there's lies, damn lies, and statistics. Don't believe any of this shit. Take it with a huge grain of salt. But then, because it's, fits their narrative, they want to go with it. Released a publication arguing that, quote, series female obsequious and the servility expressed by so many other digital assistants projected as young women, again, you can fucking change it to a male voice, provides a powerful illustration of gender biases coded into technology products, pervasive in the technology sector, and apparent in digital skills education. Can't have unethical without UN. What does Iran and China think about this shit? But tech companies like Krafton continue to create within these gender biases, sewing them tighter and deeper into our societal fabric. I use big words, therefore I is smart. That's what this bitch sounds like. Partially that's because of gaming's conflicted but addictive relationship to sex and the evil eye of the merciless always appraising male gaze. Again, I cannot beat this dead horse enough. We have bisexual and lesbian women who also like to look at hot babes. Did you ever fucking stop to think about that? No, you haven't, because if you did, your whole little argument would unravel like that. Mainstream developers have on occasion attempted to move beyond the archetype of video game woman to embrace more realistic depictions, to Reddit's great disappointments. Reddit is not reflective at all about the whole gaming community. Whenever I play Soul Calibur, always main as Ivy, and she's one of the fucking sexiest women depicted out there. I should say women depicted out there. Hell, she barely has any clothing on. I'm a female. Do I fucking care? No, I think she's a badass character, I love her personality, and I always main as her. But yet, we need realistic depictions in a fucking fictional world. But character designs of women in video games at large remain recursive, buxom, and flexible. Ivy. And there are buxom and flexible women existing in fucking real life. But no, we have to make more realistic depictions. I love embracing my inner bimbo. You certainly have in this fucking article. As much as anyone else, but when stiletto-heeled women with nipped waists are the only representation we have in video games, it reduces an entire gender into a repressive stereotype. Tell me you haven't played a lot of video games without telling me you haven't played a lot of video games. Alright, we're going to skip a few paragraphs, because I want to get down to this right here. Sorry, I don't mean to be wholly pessimistic about Krafton's intentions. Really? It's possible that below her neck, Anna will contain some messaging that indicates she is not another iteration of male developers conquering technology by shaping it in the preferred future. You certainly wanted to judge it right off the fucking bat. You certainly sound pessimistic. A thin, pale, obedient woman. Who says she's obedient? You're just judging it off of an image. Who, by the way, also wants to sing with advanced voice synthesis. She's AI. And become a social media phenom, which she'd be forgiven for mistaking as the only two career paths open to a beautiful woman. She talks about sexism? And yet, she has this... She treats women as a monolith. And this is AI. Artificial intelligence. Anna doesn't control any fucking shit about her own life. She's programmed. So if she's programmed, she can reprogram certain ways. And yet, you are making it out to be as if, like, she's going to be this one thing. Okay, so maybe I do mean to be pessimistic. You certainly are a fucking pessimistic bitch. It's internally frustrating to be a woman excited by video games and the internet only to have their potential routinely diluted to the same tedious tropes a straight man depends on to get off. Bisexual and lesbian women. I, as a gamer, hate the fucking term female gamers. I despise it with a passion because I am a gamer who happens to be female. My sex has nothing to do with my love of video games. Nothing to do at all. But yet, again, you want to treat women as monoliths, and you want to differentiate yourselves from male gamers, and just say, we're female gamers, as if we all have the same mindset. As if we're all programmed like the same shit that you're complaining about. Making AI women that represent the same qualities Victorians found in the restrained angel in the house is not Web 3.0. You're judging it based off of one thing. It's bog standard, traditionally sexist. An AI-assisted voice can be represented by any visual, any blob or creature. Again, Siri can be a male voice. But the best Krafton can come up with is a woman I've seen on advertisements and Thinspiration Tumblr since I could go online. Again, so fucking what? But I should put up with it, shouldn't I? Yes! Again, if you don't like it, don't play it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you don't like it, don't look at it. If you don't like it, don't read it. You always love, your side always fucking loves telling us that, but yet you don't want to practice what you fucking preach. This is how we live, regurgitating the same images and rewriting the same opinions that no one listens to, and yet still finds time to disagree with. Because you're regurgitating stupid shits. You're regurgitating stuff that really has no bearing at all on the reality as it is. It's a boogeyman that you seem to think you're fighting, and yet is non-existent. I just don't want Krafton to act like this is the future. You want them to be better. I hope Krafton gives you the fucking middle finger, like I want to do. Sometimes I feel like we've been stuck in history for as long as we've been recording it. Well, la-di fucking da. Anyway, there's the article. I skipped a little bit because I want to cover the stupid shit that this author, Ashley Bartum, is talking about. Because again, same shit, different day when it comes to the gaming community in terms of it's sexist. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. Do you agree with her? Do you disagree with her? What are your thoughts on the gaming community? Are you a gamer? What type of games do you like to play? And all that fun stuff. I will be online on Twitch tonight playing Metal Gear Solid 5, cosplaying as Quiet. She's not exactly completely dressed, if you get my drift. But I'll be cosplaying as her during the stream. Tuesdays, I'll be online on Twitch again, yet playing Fortnite with friends. Then on Twitch yet again. Thursday, playing Evil Dead the game. Then yet again on Friday, playing some more Call of Duty. The only one of those games that can be remotely considered girly is Fortnite. I'm a gamer. Suck it, bitch. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. This is Mara Jade. Catch you on the dark side, and fuck Kotaku.